All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash. I would like to give double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. And Lord's will, this video will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash. And as the title reads, y'all both got it twisted. All right. All right. Just wanted to make sure the audio and video is good so we can take ourselves off the screen. And we'll go here. All right. And I'm the brother Gabar War. And as you see, I got the brother with me.
Shalom.
Shalom. So we just want to do a real quick lesson. You know, the Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushai brought us together. And really, this lesson is inspired through the Spirit on a conversation we had a few days ago, pretty much going into how Jake, you know, he wants the rights of Esau, and Esau, you know, ultimately has a spirit to where he wants the rights as Jake. So Jacob and Esau both have it twisted. Okay, salvation is only for the nation of Israel, but on this side, according to prophecy, the salvation will come through the small remnant, which will lead to the nation of Israel getting salvation in its entirety. Okay, so we're just going to start off with a couple of scriptures, and Lord's will, you brothers and few sisters are edified.
So this is the book of 2 Ezra 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Right, so when you look in these scriptures, the two main characters, all right, are Jacob and Esau. Jacob being the leading role, all right, the antagonist and protagonist.
Yep.
So Jacob being the protagonist and Esau being the antagonist, right? So read that one more time, and I'll look it up while you're reading it.
Yep. 2 Ezra 6 and 8, and it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you find out the account, you know that account is it's found in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. All right. And in verse 9 it says, for Esau is the end of the world.
See, Esau is the end of the world. All right. So the Bible is letting us know that Jacob's counterpart, or his evil twin brother Esau, is actually the end of this age, the end of the age of wickedness, right? But Jacob, the average Jacob, all right, the average Jacobite, okay, a so-called Negro, a Latino, a Native American, you know, a foreigner, okay, that was scattered according to diaspora, in the spirit is an Israelite, but looks like a heathen.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the spirit to keep Esau in power. You know, this is why you have a lot of black politicians, a lot of black doctors, a lot of black lawyers. You know, they have a spirit to where they want to uphold Egypt. All right. And actually, we'll have to get Ezekiel 36 and 6. Actually, let me read that real quick. Let me get real quick. You hold your point, because let's make our point. I'm going to grab it right here for the brothers and sisters really, really fast. I believe it's Ezekiel 30 and 6 or 36 and 6. All right. Just real quick, because this is the spirit Jake is in. All right. Yep. It's got to be 30 and 6. Let's see. It just came to mind, so bear with me. Or 31. Yep. This is Ezekiel 30 and 6. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they also that uphold Egypt shall fall. So Jake has a spirit where he wants to uphold a society that has been prophesied to be the end. So Jake, you got it twisted, bro. You should be in the spirit of raise it,
Mm-hmm.
watching this place fall. But they have a spirit where they want to keep it rising, okay, so they can rule, just like in the Roman Empire. Because when the Roman Empire fell, it wasn't the Roman Empire in its entirety. It was the Western Roman Empire of the Edomites, and the Eastern Roman Empire stayed up and ruling. That's why you had the Holy Roman Empire versus the pagan Roman Empire. So Jake is still in that spirit of we can build off Esau's foundation and show y'all how to rule, but that's not what you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be black rulers. You're supposed to be Israelite kings. See? And it says, and all the pride of her power shall come down from the tower of Sini, shall they fall in it by the sword, thus saith the Lord. Right. So going back, finish 2 Ezra.
Yep. back in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world,
Yep.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth."
Right. See, Jacob, you were the beginning of the kingdom to come, but Jacob is in the spirit to want to keep this kingdom from falling.
Mhm.
You know, I can fix it. You know, like even though Will Smith was Dr. Neville in I Am Legend, which his character was an Edomite, but Jake is in that spirit. I can fix this.
Yep.
I can fix it. I can put the team on my back. I can clean the community. You know, Jake got it twisted. You are trying to refurbish a crumbling prison that was built to keep you in captivity.
Mhm.
You see? So Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Esau, you're the end. But see, now let's get Proverbs real quick, because we're going to start getting on Esau too, because Esau's got it twisted out here as well. You know?
This Proverbs 3 and verse 31, and it says, "Envy thou not the oppressor."
And that's what he's doing. See, Jake, you got it twisted. You're envying your oppressor. Okay, you want rights like him. What was that Eminem song? Walk and talk and act like me.
Yep.
I'm Nesty. I'm
Yep.
Slim Shady. Right?
Yep.
That's Jake's spirit. I'm gonna be the next president. I'm gonna be the next manager. I'm gonna be the next white man.
Mhm.
That's all he wants to do. All Jacob wants to do is to fill the shoes of Esau, but with a Jake twist. Okay. See, it says, "Envy thou not the wicked."
Right. Yep.
It tells you that not to envy the wicked. You know, envy not the sinner. That's what the scriptures tell us. We're not supposed to be envying him. We're not supposed to say, "Damn, man, he got white women, he got money,
Yep.
he got this, he got cars, he blah, blah, blah." Who cares? Who cares? He's the end of the world, bro. These are things that Esau is being allowed to do as his system's going down. And Jake is like, "But I want to do it too." See, Jacob and Esau are two spoiled children. Now let's read this real quick. It says a protagonist and antagonist are opposites, but guess what Jake is trying to do? They're trying to be the same. We're the same, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You'll hear Jake and Esau make the same argument. Oh, look, you white, I'm black, but if we both bleed, what color's our blood? Okay, what's that mean? That don't mean nothing. But I'm telling you, it's a sibling rivalry. Okay. And that's a real thing where if one sibling got it, the other wants to do it better.
Yep.
Anything you can do, I can do better. No, you can't. Yes, I can. See, that's the low level nature of Jacob and Esau, because the higher level nature is the elites versus the prophets.
Yep.
Because the elites know what's going on and the prophets know what's going on. This is why we ain't trying to integrate and they ain't trying to integrate. It's just the bottom feeding Jacob and Esau that are in this spirit. Okay, not the elites and not the prophets, not the men of the Lord. And it says the protagonists are generally the good guys, even it means that sometimes they are anti-heroes, while antagonists are generally the bad guys. So this is what you have going on. You have Jacob being the protagonist and Esau being the antagonist. But the smaller level inhabitants of these nations, they are in a misconception of deception where one can be the other. Like a good example, while Jake is envying his oppressor, Esau is envying and wants to be Jacob. No, I'm a Jew. No, I'm a spiritual Israelite. You know, I'm grafted in. See, so they both got it twisted. You know, Esau thinks that the kingdom of heaven is for him. When I was first learning this truth, when Yahweh Shemel Shai was first putting me onto this truth, I actually went toe to toe. Not physically, scripturally, with an Edomite on a construction job. This nigga basically tried to tell me, well, I know I'm going to be in the kingdom. But now looking back, you damn right you're going to be, but you're going to be as a slave.
Right, yep.
Because kingdom just means rulership. But this man was actually trying to tell me that the kingdom of heaven ain't for me. But I started cutting him with the scriptures. You know, that was when the Lord was putting on my spirit to defend the gospel. And I went at this month right on the job. Like we were going back and forth, and he wasn't fit for the battle. Because all he had equipped for the battle was pride. But pride is a very dull sword against the Lord's sword. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you had some, brother?
Yeah. Well, I got to finish Proverbs first.
Okay.
Back in Proverbs 3 and 31, and it says, envy thou not the oppressor.
For Jake, because Jacob is not Esau's oppressor. So Jacob envies their oppressor. That's why they want, look at Undercover Brother. Oh, guys, I really would like to watch that match. You know what I mean? Right. Jake has that spirit to emulate Esau. Okay. He actually, just like Esau will emulate Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. But look at the level of how they emulate each other. When Esau portrays himself as Jacob, it's either to be a 1948er or it's the yo, yo, yo. Like, what's that one movie where the Edomite was trying to be black and then he got jumped? Remember in what's it called? The Homeboys or something?
Like, White Boys, something like that?
Oh, yeah. Let me look that real quick.
Yeah.
White Boys. Let's put movie. See what comes up. I got the all cat. Oh, right here. Yep. White Boys. This shit funny as hell, man. But this is a real thing. See, look, yo. Look, when Esau wants to present himself as Jacob, this is the level he goes. Yo, what's up, girl? That's fine. Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yep.
And then when Jacob wants to portray himself as Esau, it's this undercover brother. Let's put look, white sheet. Not smart brother. Let's just see if we can find it. Let's see if it comes up. I don't even know what right here. Look,
yep.
See,
right there. Yep.
When Jacob acts like Esau, this is what he portrays.
Yep.
And then when Esau acts like Jacob, this is what he portrays.
Yep.
See, so y'all both got it twisted, bro. Y'all are tripping, man. Right, Malibu's Most Wanted. Y'all are tripping out here.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go and finish our point. Proverb.
And it says, and choose none of his ways.
And
my bad.
No, you got it.
I'm gonna read real quick in the NOT. It says, don't envy violent people or copy their ways.
Right, like Esau. Hey, Jake, you have no business being in his military, being in his police, being in his court systems, because all those jobs that Esau has coveted and has took for himself to oppress us. When you get in there, you are not changing the notion of beat niggas, kill niggas, arrest niggas. You are now involving yourself to do it with them. Okay, that's why you'll hear Jake say some of the worst cops are the black ones, because they got a spirit to show Esau that I'm one of you too. See? Now let's get
Zechariah.
Yeah, Zechariah real quick, because now let's get and now Esau, let's get on Esau too. He in that spirit too. I'm a Jew, I'm one of you, Now you got Esau telling us that we're not Jacob. Ain't that crazy? You got Slugworth Vocab Malone telling us that we ain't Jacob, but you could be.
Right.
Y'all are you got it twisted, bro. You need to be Esau while we need to be Jacob. Let's read that real quick.
Say Zechariah 9 and verse 6, and it says, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
What is it, Zechariah?
Zechariah 9 and verse 6.
Okay.
Yep. And it says, and a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Yep.
And I will cut off the pride of the Philistines.
Yep.
Keep going.
You can break it down.
Yeah, and that's right now. You got the 1948ers, they're in our land. And them portraying, themselves to be us, but the whole time they're not. And then meanwhile, you have Jake over here trying to be, Esau,
Yeah, right here, Ashdod is the 6th largest city and the largest port in Israel. So right here, who's the bastard? The Edomites. Yep. Okay, heathens. Okay, you got heathens and specific heathens are Edomites, and I believe Ishmael. They're claiming themselves to be the Philistines, which they're not even the true Philistines. That's Ham.
Right. Yep.
So you have bastards in our land, and they're living that shit. Excuse my language. They're living it up hard body to where if you had a conversation with them, they would look at you like you're tripping. No. I'm Levi. I don't know about you. I'm a Levite. I'm this. See, so they got it. They both are bugging. Yep. You got something?
Yep. The word bastard means illegitimate child.
See, Esau is an illegitimate child portraying himself to be Jacob. Okay, he is not Jacob. He's Esau. But now he's saying he's Jacob, and Jacob is saying he's Esau. See, Jake wants to be white, and Esau wants to be black.
Yep.
You see? So it's y'all both. That's why we titled in the spirit. Y'all both got it twisted. You both got it twisted. What you got?
Real quick, I got a quick one.
Yep.
This is Sirach 9 and verse 11. It says, envy not the glory of the sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. I remember you mentioned earlier how, Jake, they want to be the doctors, the lawyers, the police officers, try to, uphold Esau's society, throw Esau's glory. But Esau's glory is shameful.
Yep.
So you trying to uphold Esau's glory, guess what? You're going to go down right along with Esau and his kingdom.
Well, matter of fact, get Isaiah 31 now.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a beautiful point, because the glory that Jake wants to embellish in is now turned to Esau's shame. So how can you, I'm proud to be American. Like, but when you look at your history, how can you, like, I look at Gad, like, you're bugging. How can you be in the military when it was the U.S. Army that took you down, the 7th Cavalry? So how can you join them now? You know, let's get there real quick, Isaiah.
This St. Isaiah 31 and verse 1.
Yo, Jacob and Esau got it twisted. Y'all are bugging, man. This is why only the elites and the hopeful elect are the only ones in the right spirit when it comes to the context of the relationship Jacob and Esau are supposed to have.
Right.
We're the only ones that are conducting it correctly, because even on a lower level, you'll have Edomites that like, man, you know, forget all that love. Don't, like, I even had Edomite. He was like, man, the government's trying to separate us. The government's trying. Well, whether or not they are, nigga, we supposed to be separated.
Right, exactly.
You know, we're supposed to be separated. You know, and then Jake over here like, we supposed to be brothers.
For real.
Read that real quick.
This is the book of St. Isaiah 31 and verse 1. And it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Oh, and just like we read Ezekiel, woe to you that try to uphold Egypt. Egypt, Edom is set to fall. Esau is the end of the world. Okay, so why are you trying to go down to Egypt? That's the end of the world for help. Why are you going to Esau for help? You got it twisted. You were supposed to be seeking Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, and just like Esau, how can you sit here and hold the Bible? It's against you. You Edomite Christians, you know, Edomites in this this idea, okay, that they can make it too. You got it twisted, bro. Real quick, let's get John 4. And 22, yeah, real quick, just to tie these in.
All right.
Because the spirit, we want to get on both of them, and then you know what we could do? We get ended on Psalms 50 because it goes into Jacob.
I know. I think.
Oh, that's the spirit then. Yep, we'll do that. So let's read these two real quick, and then let's hit that.
And I got one after that too.
Okay.
St. John 4 and 22. And it says,
Start. Yep. Start at
I'll start
19.
At 19. St. John 4 and 19. It says, the woman said unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship.
She perceived he was a prophet because Yahweh Shai knew she slept with more than one man. Okay, keep going.
And it says, our fathers worship in this mountain.
And why did they worship in the mountain? Because when you go back to Kings, you had heathens that came in our land, and you had lions tearing their ass up. So they were seeking Israel to help them learn the laws so the Lord could stop judging them. And then as time passed, they believed the lie. Just like Esau, he got in that land in the 48s, right? And then as time passed, because it only takes like 1, 2, 3 generations for you to believe a lie. Yeah, well, because you think about it. When we came over here, the first generation knew they were Israel. And then they beat them, but they kept fighting. They forced them to have sex and have children. The second generation, they kind of still had an idea, but it kept getting beaten out of them. And then by that third, there was no inkling that you were just a slave.
Yep.
So think about the first, second, and third generation when they got in that land. By that third generation, you couldn't tell them nothing. You know, you couldn't tell them nothing. So let's read that again.
Yep. St. John 4 and 20, and it says, our fathers worship in this mountain. And he say that.
And so what's that mean? You know, like Esau, oh, we're a Christian. So what's that mean?
Right.
You got motherfuckers that got pronouns. Excuse my language. You got people that believe that they're this and that. What's that mean? That don't make it true. That don't make it true.
Yep.
Oh, I believe so. Believe in God all you want. That don't make it true. Well, John 3:16. Well, that's a misconception. You got it twisted, bro. You are an Edomite. You are from Abraham and Isaac. You are not from Jacob. Your deadlock stopped at Isaac.
Yep.
After that, you're disannulled. Okay, you are not Jacob. It says the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Esau, you have it twisted. Just like vocabulary, it says the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Ask one Christian, why did the Lord deliver the children of Israel out of Egypt? Why? Because he heard the sighs and cries, and he remembered his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's it. So y'all both got it twisted. Esau was set up to deceive the world, and you believed the lie. That's all what the problem is right now. You have the two main characters both believing in a lie. Okay. And you have one out of that nation that knows the truth. Then you have the other out of that nation that's telling you the truth. Okay. Keep going.
And it goes in to say, John 4 and 20, it says, and he say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship.
Yeah, the Israelites are supposed to worship because that's our land. They don't even know how Jerusalem got established. King David bought the land of Jebus from a Jebusite. Okay. in the threshing floor, and he was going to give it to him as a gift. But David said that he wanted to pay for it, rightly so. All right. The land of Jerusalem was first called the land of Jebus. All right. And they even show you that in the movie Simpsons. He said, praise Jebus, when Jebus is actually the land of Jerusalem. Keep going.
Verse 21. Yahushua said unto her, woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet in Jerusalem, nor yet in Jerusalem worship the Father.
Right. Hey, believe me, look, the time coming. Hey, this land is going to be ours. And the worship is only going to be for the nation of Israel, and you're going to be under us. Believe me, that hour is coming. All right, keep going.
22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Just like Esau, you worship, you don't know what you're worshiping, bro. You don't know what you're worshiping. You don't know what time you're on, okay? You don't know what's going on. You don't have no right trying to break down the scriptures. And then you do it with a proud manner. Like when you look at vocab, if you notice, this guy doesn't break nothing down. All he does is sit there and no. Wait, he doesn't tell you his doctrine. He doesn't tell you breakdowns. He just tells you you're wrong. This dude has it twisted. This dude is truly bugged out of his mind. You are not to be breaking the scriptures down. See, Jacob and Esau, y'all both got it twisted. Okay. Jake wants to be integrated in salvations for everyone, and Esau wants to be integrated in saying salvations for him. See, keep going.
And it goes in to say,
because he don't tell Jacob they could be a spiritual Israelite.
Nope, he doesn't. He
don't push that notion on Jacob.
Nope.
Oh, you too, brother. No, brother, you're a spiritual Israelite. Why doesn't vocab say that? No, you're not an Israelite. You're a spiritual Israelite. Right. Why doesn't he do that? See, so they're demons, man.
Right. And it goes in to say, we know what we worship.
Yeah, we now know what we worship.
For salvation is of the Jews.
Yep, salvation is for the nation of Israel. Keep going.
Verse 23, but the hour cometh, and now is.
And that's the hour we're in.
When the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit.
And this is why we're here today. Because the Lord sent Elijah back, which we believe through faith is Abba Bivens, and turned the fathers back to the children and the children to the fathers. And this is why now the true worshipers are standing up and breaking the scriptures down correctly. The true worshipers are going into telling who Jacob is, who Esau is, the true narrative of this world. See, the average Jacobite and Edomite have no idea what's going on. That's why they both got it twisted. Jake wants to celebrate Independence Day and Christmas and all this. And Esau wants to he's a Christian. You can't be a Christian, bro. You can't be.
Right.
You both got it twisted.
Yeah.
We are the true worshipers, whether you like it or not. Keep going.
And it says, in spirit and in truth,
yeah.
For the Father seeketh such to worship him.
And that's what's going on right now. You see? The Father is seeking the true worshipers, and this is what we're doing. We'll worship the Father in spirit, the Holy Spirit, and in truth, being Yahushua, because they believe in Jesus. Oh, they even turned him white. You got it twisted, bro. Right. You turned the Savior into an Edomite. And then Jake believes the Savior's an Edomite. Y'all both got it twisted.
Oh, way twisted.
E and J got it twisted. Yep. Let's go back to Isaiah.
Back in Isaiah 31 and verse 1, and it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah. Woe to you that go to Esau for help, because you think that he's Jesus. You think that he's God. You know, matter of fact, let's do that real quick. Let's just put God in. Let's see what pops up. Let's see. Well, there you go. There you effing go. See?
That's always the first picture right there.
See? Look. Here's God and Jesus and all that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at Esau's lifestyle. He got a gun. He's probably from Gog. He's playing Russian roulette. He's drinking his Jack Daniels and his countless of cigarette. That's an abalone shell. Esau, that's crazy. Look, he's shooting up, and Jesus, stop.
I'll shoot him up for you.
Right. Look, he's got the skull. This is an Edomite lifestyle. Ain't no Jesus stopping him. Okay. The Lord has got spirits on him to live this. This is him. He's wicked. He's supposed to live like this. You know?
That's wild.
Look. So this is God. And then look, he kind of got like an Italian tan.
Man.
Look at this nigga. This nigga look like a Spanish surfer. This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
It's really mockery too.
How Jesus became God. Look, and Elon, see, they're getting ready to push those miracles. This is what you got looking forward to you. They put a muzzle on him. See?
Essentially, look, got that. I gotta get this.
Then someone put God as a black woman. This place is through. We have to thank Yahweh Shem Shai for giving us this knowledge and understanding. And I'm gonna say this don't even look believable. Let's put Jesus in. Man. You got a precept? You can read it, brother. I'm just giving.
Rev 11 and verse 8, and it says, "And their dead bodies shall line the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord Yahweh Shai was crucified."
This looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi, man.
Boom, right there.
This looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And people believe that Esau will fight you and tell you that this is Jesus.
That's Jake.
And Jake, the water. Yep. Jacob and Esau will fight you and both tell you this is, and then when you prove in the scriptures, you know what they say? Color doesn't matter. So why would you argue when we're telling you the color, and then when we prove it in the scriptures, now it doesn't matter? Right. Y'all both got it twisted. Okay. Let's
back in Isaiah.
Yeah, finish Isaiah.
Back in Isaiah 31:1, and it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help."
Yeah, they're gonna go to their white Christian pastor, Joel Osteen, right?
"And stay on the horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel."
Yeah, they look unto their white counterpart. Look, this is a pastor. Look at this demon. Look at these demons. Look, and there he is. Y'all both got it twisted.
TD snakes.
You both got it twisted, man. Okay? These people don't even realize, hey, man, you know not what you worship. Talking about God we trust. Yo, it's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're not Jacob, so it's not your God.
Right.
Okay? It's our God. This dude right here, this snake. Yes. And then Esau, he's got other nations believing they're Christians too. Asians, Africans, you know what I mean? All of them.
And it goes on to say, "But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, now they seek the Lord."
Yep. Jake doesn't seek the Lord. They seek Esau.
Yep.
They go to Esau. What's that one famous picture? They all holding their, let's put black Christians praying over Trump. Real quick, and then we'll end it on Psalms. Check this one out. Oh, okay, I'll get it for you. Look, here we go, and look, there goes the gosh damn mascot for Esau is the nigga woman, bro. Look at the nigga woman. Hey, you sisters out there, you should be pissed off at your fellow Israelite same gender woman. You know, she's a damn demon, man.
They hate us, bro.
Yeah, Jake hates us. They like Esau.
They love Esau.
They love Esau. Look, y'all all are tripping. Look like some horns back there.
Oh,
see the horns on Trump. Y'all all are tripping. There. Hey, what do we title it? Y'all, what do we title it? Y'all both got it twisted. This is a prime example. Look at her face. Look how happy she is. She's like, I can feel the spirit. This is why you're going to see more Jakes die than get delivered. Okay? And woe to you that are joined hand in hand.
Right.
So
what's that again? It's Proverbs, right?
Yeah, it was 11 and 21, something like that.
I got the precept.
Yeah, get your precept though.
I'll get that Proverbs.
All right.
Romans 9 and verse 21, it says, "Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump? Good. To make one vessel unto honor, and another unto dishonor."
Yeah, Jake was made to be a vessel of honor. That's why it says that Jacob was a plain man that dwelt in tents, because the word plain means righteous, and the tent means tabernacle of Yahweh. So he was a perfect servant in the tabernacle of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's what it's talking about. So the Lord set us up to be the ones that got the promises, the covenants, okay, the glory. But now Jake is trying to say everyone can get it, and Esau is saying it's open for everyone, but he ain't pushing that notion on Jake.
Right. Yep.
He tells Jake it's for everyone, but he ain't telling Jake, you're going to be in the kingdom, brother. You can be in the kingdom with me. You got one more?
Yep. You want the Proverbs? You want it?
Is it Pro 11 and 21?
I believe so. My bad.
Let's see. We get it real quick. We get a couple more. It's just a quick lesson. Jake is bugging out here.
Yep, the water. Proverbs 11 and verse 21, it says, though hand join in hand,
yeah,
the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Right. Look, though hand joined with hand, got your hands on Esau. Let's pray. That don't mean that he's going unpunished. And your ass gonna be punished too, because he that justifieth the wicked, the both is an abomination.
Right.
So you're trying to justify who's not set up to be justified. So you both is gonna get judged. Both of yous. Now yous can't leave.
Right.
So let's end it on Psalms.
It's Psalm 50 and verse 16.
You know, and you brothers and sisters, look around, man. You know, look around and look at Jake and Esau. It'll really make you laugh. Like, yo, this shit is true. Jake don't even know salvation's for him, and Esau thinks salvation's for him. It's a complete opposite.
Yep.
Jake should have that spirit of salvation for me that Esau got. Jake, you need to have that, but you're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So Esau supplanted your ass.
Yep. All the way.
Yep.
Psalm 50 and verse 16, it says,
well, start at 3. Let's read down quick.
Psalm 50 and 3, and it says, our God, Yahweh Shema Shai, shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very
tempestuous.
It shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens
those that made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Right. And then you tell Jake that, and he'll immediately say, well, what about him? What about Esau? They always ask about Esau. See? So you go out and tell a Jake that he's a Jake, and the first thing he wants to know is what about them? You see? Esau don't got that spirit. He believes that he's going to be saved. He leave niggas alone.
Yeah.
He leave niggas alone. It's so real. He believes he's going to be saved that if you go into his church, he'll say, what are you doing here?
Right. Yep.
They do not care about Jacob's salvation, but Jake cares about his salvation. Y'all both got it twisted. Salvation's for Jacob, and Jacob don't care about being saved as long as Esau can. And salvation's not for Esau, and Esau don't care that Jake's going to be saved as long as he is.
Yep. Verse 16, it says, and the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for the Most High is judged himself, Salah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee.
Yeah.
I am the Most High, even thy God.
Yeah, I'm your God. What are you doing? What are you doing bowing down to Esau? What are you doing taking his mark? What are you doing going to him for help? What are you doing? See? Keep going.
Verse 8, it says, I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. Yeah,
that's why we needed Yahweh Shai. And that's another thing that people don't get is salvation through the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai being the Lamb of the Most High is what solidified our government of eternal rulership.
That's right.
Okay, and that's for no one else. It's only for Jacob. But Jacob and Esau both believe it's for anyone. But when you look at it, then why, if it's for anyone, why did you change the image of the Savior to look like the one who salvation ain't for?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the Savior that died for everyone look like the nation who he ain't died for? Keep going.
Yep. Verse 11. I know all the fowls of the mountains and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls and drink the blood of goats? Offer unto the Most High thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
And that's why the Lord said, yo, why are you going to Egypt for help? You're supposed to be calling me. So the Lord is telling Jacob, I'm your God. You call on me in the day of trouble. You don't call Esau.
Right.
You got Jakes that are having suicidal thoughts, so they'll call the cops, and the cops come and kill them.
Yep.
Keep going.
Verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said,
Esau. See, so this was a conversation between Jacob and Esau right here. So now he went from talking to Jake, and now he's talking to Esau.
Mm-hmm. It says, but unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
See, or thou shalt take my covenant in thy mouth. What are you doing, my covenant in your mouth? I didn't make my covenant with you. I didn't make my covenant with you, dude.
He's an illegitimate child.
He's an illegitimate son.
Bastard.
Yep.
Verse 17 says, seeing thou hatest instruction.
Right. You didn't want to sacrifice. You didn't sacrifice his Cain the right way.
Yep.
You know?
He sold his birthright.
He sold his birthright. Yep. Keep going.
Seeing thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him.
Consentest.
Then thou consentest with him, and has been partakers with adulteries. That thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit.
Yeah, I'm a Jew. This is vocab. He frames deceit to deceive Jake.
Yeah.
Esau is still deceiving Jake as we speak. Okay. And Jake is a deceivable ass vessel right now.
Yep.
The majority of our people have not been opened up to the spiritual awakening that the Lord has given us through prophecy. So this is why they're still deceived by Esau. They ain't out being deceived somewhere for some East Indian guru. They're somewhere with a suit and tie on in some air-conditioned lobby waiting for Esau to say, we've accepted you.
Yep.
You know?
Verse 20, and it says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
See? Thou sittest and speaketh against thy brother, who thy brother salvation is for. Thy brother is who's the chosen seed. Thy brother is the promises and glory and covenants is for. And now you are talking against your brother like as if it ain't for him, but it's only for you. You're a wicked ass evil brother.
Verse 20 says, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
Yep, he believes that God is with him.
Damn,
you know, he actually, let's see if we can look that up real quick, which it was prophecy, but check this out. Let's put manifest destiny. Watch what his let's go definition. Let's see what this says. Let me see. There's one where he believed God. Yeah, look, manifest destiny, a phrase coined in 1845 is the idea that the United States is destined by God, its advocates believe, to expand its dominion and spread democracy and capitalism across the entire North American continent. See? Yep. So he believed that it was God's will, which it was, but not the manner he thought it was. Right. He thought it was okay to rape and enslave and murder and rob and kill and steal and destroy because God said so. But what he didn't take account of is the judgment he's going to receive for after these actions. Okay?
Right.
Let's keep going.
Verse 21, it says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And that's what's happening. This is why there's a major conflict. Okay. The Lord is reproving us before his eyes. And that's showing that his in front of his eyes, that his lies were false. You know, he came up with lies. And now we're telling you, bro, you're lying. You're bugging. You're tripping. You're not a Christian. You're not a Jew. The Bible's not for you. You're on stolen land. Yep. You're going into slavery. Y'all both got it tripping. And then Jake will come out. Hold up a minute. Yep. Y'all, that ain't from God, you know, and you just praying the Lord smacks him with a fucking lightning bolt sledgehammer. Like, get your ass out of here. That's a problem with Jake. Jake don't know what's going on, and Esau don't know what's going on. But the Lord is reproving us in front of his eyes, and he don't know what to do. And that's why great fear fell upon them. Okay. Both of you got it twisted. Keep going.
Verse 22, and it says, now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Verse 23, whoso offer praises glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation right, will I shew the salvation of the Most High.
Right, and that's talking about the elect. So this is what the Lord's doing. He's reproving us before Esau's eyes. He's showing that what Esau and Jacob believe in is a lie. The prophets alone are showing the world, all right, the deception that Esau has done through the elites. And now your average Edomite and your average Jake both believe in these lies. And this is why the Lord has raised up the truth, and knowledge shall be increased in the last days. So we're witnessing, okay, the end of an age while Jake is trying to uphold it and Esau is trying to deny it.
All right,
You know, so we just want to do that quick lesson through the spirit, man. Jacob and Esau, they both got it twisted. Jake wants to be Esau and Esau wants to be Jake, but the Lord is showing a great division and a separation, and it's starting with his elect, his hopeful elect. It's starting with the prophets, you know, the ones being wanting to bring themselves to an acceptable conversation of the Lord, you know. So we're witnessing it play out, protagonist, antagonist. Good is set against evil, godly against the ungodly, you know, righteous against the sinner. And you will know that prophets have been among you. You will find out in these last days that Esau, Edom is the so-called white man and woman, and Jacob is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and those dispersed, all right, according to prophecy in the diaspora. You good, brother? All right, so Lord's will, you brothers and you few sincere sisters, you are edified and exhorted in the spirit as we were. We just want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom.
Shalom.